What's up, everyone? In this video, we're going to be talking about the crypto markets. We do have a small recovery today, and I do think that will continue. I do want to talk about NFTs in the upcoming Journey NFT set also, and show you guys some previews and talk about the lore and storyline behind this. So before we get started, I do appreciate if you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and hit the bell to be notified for regular crypto videos. All right, everyone, so the markets are looking pretty good like we did talk about in my last video. A lot of people were taking losses for tax reasons. Since we're up so much this year, capital gains taxes is going to be huge for a lot of people. So they are trying to offset that. And as we close in on the very end of the year, I do think the markets will be recovering in general. And this is already picking up here, back over 50,000 at $51,000 Bitcoin. Other altcoins up around 10 to 15% as well. Cardano is up 10%, Terra Luna up 15%. Everything here is looking pretty good in the crypto space. We have the Sandbox up 22%. Like I said, I think that's going to be a top 10 cryptocurrency at some point in 2022 once the game starts picking up mass adoption and the game is public. So before we jump into the news and talk about NFTs, I want to give you guys a big thank you for supporting my channel throughout the year. Beginning of the year, we went from around 40,000 subscribers, now over 600,000. I did most of this by myself using the same thumbnail picture in pretty much every single video. So now going into 2022, we're going to have a big team backing the Journey crypto channel, as well as the Journey Club NFT sets and other things we are working on, massive things we are working on for 2022. So this may or may not be my last video for 2021. If it is, I wanted to quickly thank you guys, and I hope you all have a great Christmas, holidays, and Happy New Year as well. So depending on if there's any major news or anything, I may do another video before the year ends. But I do want to put a lot of focus into the Journey Club NFT set. We're getting close to launching the next NFT set, which will be a free mint plus gas for all the current Journey Club holders. So I do want to show you guys a preview of that and talk about the storyline as well. So if you guys aren't in the Journey Club Discord yet, I do recommend that. I will put a link in the video description. This is where I drop announcements first for the NFT stuff. And there are a lot of private channels and stuff here if you do hold a Journey Club NFT that you can get access to by verifying. So quick announcement here that I did make today, showing a preview of the upcoming NFT set that will be a free mint for Journey Club holders. Lots of other perks for Journey Club holders as well, like weekly NFT market updates, private chat stuff, whitelist to various projects, and other stuff as well. So the next Journey NFT set will take place on the destination planet. There will be a wide variety of Voyagers, weapons, and armor. A very small percent of the total set will be intelligent apes that were brought along on the journey, and even smaller percent are going to be alien species that inhabit the destination planet. The set will also contain the Rabid, which is this preview here, and these are going to be Voyagers that were mutated upon arrival of the destination planets. Below is the sneak peeks. So the art for the set is nearly done, and we're going to start releasing a lot of sneak peeks every week leading up to the launch. I'm not going to announce a launch date for this because I don't want artificial pump and dumps on this. So here's the previews of the mutants, and these are just silhouettes for now, but you can get a general idea here. So every Voyager and NFT is going to have its own weapon. There's lots of different unique weapons here. There's actually over 400 assets total once you count in everything from the various species and all the weapons and armor. So we also have many one-of-ones in this set, and I believe we have the most one-of-ones out of any NFT set out there. We may even have the most total assets in the NFT set as well. So what a one-of-one is a completely unique NFT. It doesn't share any assets with any other NFTs in the entire set. Every single one of these is extremely awesome. And it's going to be extremely rare to get one of these, but these will be the top rarity NFTs in the entire set. So really excited to start previewing all of this. We have some really rare weapons and stuff as well, and we do want to create a couple of games that does tie into this NFT set. There will be future drops for this NFT set. We're working on all kinds of stuff for the Journey Club, so I do recommend checking that out. There will be links in the video description to the Journey Club NFT page on OpenSea. So we actually have some crazy news here for NFTs, which is huge. Global search interest for NFTs surpasses crypto for the first time ever. So this is insane when you actually think about that, how early we still are to NFTs, and it's now surpassing the search volume of crypto itself. Like the CEO of Coinbase said not too long ago, he does believe that NFTs can surpass crypto on the Coinbase platform. So I do think that's very possible and very likely, especially going into the metaverse, going mainstream. I think NFTs are an extremely important part of the metaverse. So we can see here the Google search for NFT versus crypto, and crypto has been fluctuating, but NFTs have been on a steady rise, and I do think that will continue the bigger the metaverse gets. Of course, it will have corrections, and you do have to be careful of the NFTs you buy into. Not every NFT set out there is going to make it, and actually a very high percent of NFT sets are just going to fade out. They're not going to have good teams behind them that are integrated into the space and understand how to build good utility. And they're just not going to have what it takes, whether it's not enough funding, the team, all kinds of different factors that can play into this. And this is why I put such a focus on finding good blue chip NFT sets, and I go heavy on these like I did with Bored Ape Yacht Club. And this is another major reason why I haven't really sold many of my apes yet as well, even though they're up so huge. I'm really waiting for the metaverse to go mainstream, which I think is going to take 5 years minimum. So I will take small profits along the way, but I have a very long-term vision with NFTs. We have to keep in mind, NFTs are collectibles. They're not liquid currency. And the better you understand that, the better you're going to do in the NFT space. I see so many people that buy NFTs and then they flip them for a major loss within the next few days or the next month. Every single NFT I buy, I'm buying for the very long term. So I'm holding for it to either go to $0 or go up to a huge return on investment when the metaverse does go mainstream. So something to consider and think about if you are looking to get into NFTs. You do have to be careful with this. They're not as liquid as people think, and there's a lot of panic sellers in NFTs right now. So you guys can see the chart here, NFT versus crypto. Crypto has been doing great the whole year. NFTs has just been on a steady rise though, and I think that will continue. Of course, it will have corrections at different points, but regardless, as the metaverse starts picking up more and more and we get more companies getting involved, which we have been seeing lately. Nike just bought the Artifact NFT company. We just had Adidas do a huge drop. All kinds of companies getting involved, and that's only going to continue because they do want to play a role in the metaverse, where the future of social media is headed. So I know a lot of you out there don't understand NFTs and you want nothing to do with the space, but the facts are here. It's a growing industry, and I've actually made my best return on investments in NFTs this year alone, actually in the last 6 months, compared to even cryptocurrencies I've been buying for the last 4 to 5 years. Just insane, the huge potential here, and this is only getting started. So even if you don't understand NFTs, I do recommend at least trying to understand them and trying to find some good blue chip projects, and having a good long-term strategy with that. You're going to be very successful. Just keep in mind, there's so much garbage coming out in the space with people that just aren't integrated into space and don't understand it. So you do have to be very careful with what you're getting into as well. So Bored Ape Yacht Club did a tweet today, and we do have mutant apes on the rise. The mutant ape floor is now at 8.1 Ethereum, just insane. These minted out for around 2.5 Ethereum average in their Dutch auction. So they said, hey apes, we're still working on things with Apple. The Bake and Make mobile game should be up and running in about 4 weeks. In the meantime, happy holidays to you all and your families. Q1 is going to be insane. So I did a post of Kennel Club holders here. This is actually a Bored Ape set, and I do think it's the most undervalued one. I do want to talk about that as well. But mutant apes have been surging. So Bored Ape Kennel Club was a free airdrop to Bored Ape Yacht Club holders. And these are basically just Doge NFTs, and these are actually going up today as well with that announcement. I actually bought 10 of these for the Journey Club community wallet, around 2.5 to 3 ETH. So why I think this is the most undervalued out of every set in the Bored Ape ecosystem. They have the smallest amount of total NFTs, 9.6 thousand. Next is Bored Ape Yacht Club having 10,000, then Mutant Apes having up to 20,000. So considering that, with it having a 3.2 Ethereum floor price, I definitely think that's undervalued. I definitely think they're going to be doing something big for the Bored Ape Kennel Club eventually. Right now, the focus is on the Bored Ape Yacht Club and the Mutant Apes as well. They did have a hint on Roadmap 2.0 that they were going to be doing something for Kennel Club. I do think Bored Ape Kennel Club will have something to do with earning their new ape cryptocurrency as well. That's another thing a lot of NFTs are doing, is they're all creating their own cryptocurrencies for staking rewards and utility in their ecosystem for games and other things. And I do believe throughout 2022, all the big blue chip NFT sets will be doing their own cryptocurrency. So I believe a lot of crypto projects will be creating their own NFT sets throughout 2022. Also, it's a huge opportunity missed if they don't, which is just going to bring more and more demand to the NFT space. And like I said, these two spaces are getting more integrated by the day. Pretty much every blue chip NFT will have its own cryptocurrency, and every great crypto project will have NFTs also. So lots of opportunity here. We're still very early. Don't think you missed the boat. But of course, Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs are out of the question for most people at this point. But there's always going to be new blue chip sets coming out every couple months. So it does take a lot of research and being on top of the markets, which is why I recommend following me on Twitter and other influencers and stuff that are integrated into the space and have a good outlook and everything. So for crypto altcoins, I'm still very bullish on a lot of altcoins also. So pretty bullish on Ethereum for 2022. Still very bullish on Cardano and Avalanche, as well as Chainlink, which is actually one of my top picks now. Out of the top 100 for 2022, they actually get the most partnerships out of any crypto project in the entire space. There's going to be a huge use case coming from Chainlink for the metaverse and NFTs also. So I do think that's quite undervalued, considering it did peak out over $50 back in May before the market did crash. Seeing where it's at now, I think it's quite undervalued. It actually peaked out not too long ago, around $35. So pretty ridiculous it is this low since the markets are recovering as well. And like I said, that did peak out over $50. So over 2x potential, just getting back to previous all-time highs, which is very likely to happen in 2022 with everything they're doing and the use case they provide as well. Besides that, I am bullish on EOS for the bullish exchange that is launching, and they do have a NFT platform called Voice, and lots of other big things happening here as well. They just got new team management, and they are making some shifts in how the project is being ran and everything. So that is higher risk, but of course that's a much smaller market cap and does have huge potential. Previous all-time high for that was over $20 actually during the last bull market. And during this bull market, it hasn't really done too great. With the announcement of the bullish exchange launching this year, it did peak out around $15. So getting back to just $15 where it peaked in May is a huge opportunity here. I do think a 5x potential is in the cards. Very possible that could happen in Q1, as long as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and the crypto space is growing in general. Besides that, there's a lot of small caps that are much higher risk, but also much higher reward if they do actually pick up and have huge demand. And like I said, Sandbox, I have been waiting for that to drop. I was lucky enough to pick up a lot of that in dollar cost average throughout most of 2021, and have been talking about that for quite a while. So congrats if you did get in Sandbox. I do think that still has huge potential going forward, but it's gone up so much that correction can be expected at certain points. Crypto gaming is huge in general. I do recommend keeping your eye on crypto gaming. There is the CDeFi Launchpad, which I am an advisor for. They have brand new crypto gaming projects launching through that regularly, and staking rewards and other great benefits for that project as well. So that's pretty much it for this update. If this is my last video for 2021, again, I want to thank you all for the massive support this year. Huge things happening here. We just hired a few people, and we're going to start hiring a lot more people. I will be hiring from the community as well. For anyone that does want to work in crypto and NFTs full time, I will let you guys know when I do post those forms where you guys can apply. So I will be doing a lot of giveaways here for the holidays as well. I will be giving away some Journey Club NFTs, as well as Ethereum and NFTs and some other sets. So be sure to follow me over on Twitter at JRNYCrypto. There's links to my social pages in the description below, and links to other useful resources for crypto as well. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great holiday, Christmas, and New Year, and I'll see you guys in the next video.